What is going on, Jets fans and NFL fans? My name is Richie. Welcome back to Jets Media. Now, we heard from Aaron Rodgers today as he spoke to the media, and he had two interesting things to say, talking about his future with the Jets, his future in the NFL. Definitely want to share my thoughts and, more importantly, hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Make sure you hit the like button if you guys enjoy the video and subscribe. We hit 26K on this channel a few days ago. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Much love to everybody as usual. Now, the first quote I want to talk about, which is on the screen, Connor Hughes says, Aaron Rodgers said he's going to take some time after the season to decide if he wants to keep playing. Added he could be released right away. Now, this isn't breaking news. I feel like this is something I already knew, that Aaron Rodgers was going into this offseason with the idea of potentially not playing again. He also mentioned weeks ago that he doesn't even know if the Jets want him back, so he understands that there's a new GM coming in, new head coach coming in. There's a chance that the ownership and Woody Johnson maybe already made his decision that he doesn't even want Rodgers back. All speculation, of course, but I think what Aaron wants to do is, if it was his decision, which is my pure prediction, is stay with the Jets. I feel like he likes it here, especially that they traded for Devontae Adams, and he also feels like there's unfinished business here with the New York Jets. Now, is that guaranteed? No, he can easily go and take some time and maybe meditate and come out of it and be like, you know what, I just want to hang it up and just not play anymore. But him saying that he could get released right away, that's definitely something to note, because I feel like, and this is me speculating again, the Jets are interviewing these GMs right now, right? They spoke to John Robinson, Rick's, and they got Louis Riddick on the way. Dimitrov they interviewed. I'm going to assume that Woody Johnson has made his decision by now on if he wants Aaron Rodgers, and maybe he's in the interview process asking the GM, like, hey, what would you do with Aaron Rodgers? Do you want him to be your quarterback? Do you not want him? If we got rid of him, what would we do with the contract? What's the plan, right? Like, there's so much that needs to be figured out with this quarterback situation for the New York Jets in 2025. So I'm assuming Woody has his mind made up, or he's kind of still figuring it out and interviewing these GMs to kind of make a formulative decision on if the owners want Rodgers back, because it starts with if the Jets want Rodgers back, and then Rodgers needs to make his decision, okay, I want to come back or not, right? That's what it comes down to. Now, the second quote we heard from Aaron, Connor Hughes asked him, you took a pay cut when you came here. Would you be open to do it and get again? And he said, yeah, I'd be open to do anything. Now, that is something that is really interesting, because if Aaron Rodgers takes another pay cut and restructures his contract, that is going to change everything for the new GM that comes in. And that's the best case scenario, in my opinion. I'm still trying to find a better situation at quarterback than Aaron Rodgers. Tyrod Taylor's on the roster, not as good as Aaron. Kirk Cousins could be an option. Don't even want to touch Kirk Cousins. Aaron Rodgers is better. And I don't see another option in free agency, in the draft, in a trade that can be better than Aaron Rodgers next year as a bridge. Ideally, also, Aaron Rodgers mentioned that he'd be open to being a mentor for a new quarterback that comes in via the NFL draft. That's exactly what I want. Perfect scenario, in my opinion, is Aaron takes a pay cut, the Jets draft a quarterback early in the first or second round, and then he sits and learns behind Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers retires, and our new guy is the guy in 2026 and beyond, and he's our franchise quarterback. That's like the perfect situation. But unfortunately, we're talking about the New York Jets, and all the perfect situations for us never comes to fruition. Not to say it'll never happen, but that's just the situation that we've been in for years and years and years. We drafted Sam Darnold. I was hopeful he'll be the guy. Was not the case. Drafted Zach Wilson. I was a little hesitant on it, but I bought in, failed, and now here we are, Aaron Rodgers. So I feel like Aaron is going to make his decision. And also the Jets got to make his decision. But if he takes a pay cut, that changes everything for the Jets. So the fact that he's even open to the discussion of a pay cut and a contract restructure, the cap hit is pretty lucrative in 2026. The dead money would be crazy if the Jets released him. And the fact that Aaron is not really involved in terms of, like, he has no idea, right? From Aaron's perspective, he's going into the offseason thinking that there's a chance that the Jets don't want me back. There's a chance that they may want me back. So he's going into this offseason open-minded. I'm going into the offseason open-minded as well as a Jets fan, and just expect the unexpected, because we got a long January coming up. A head coach, a GM, and a quarterback decision with the Jets and Aaron Rodgers. So you guys let me know in the comments where you want the Jets to go at the quarterback spot. Would you welcome Aaron back Do you feel like he has to take a pay cut in order to come back? Of course, there's still a world where he doesn't take a pay cut and he's still the Jet quarterback next year. There's a lot of situations that needs to get ironed out and a lot of messy situations that this new GM is going to have to come in here and figure it all out. Hopefully, it's the right man for the job. So, folks, don't forget to comment your thoughts. Like the video if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Jets Nation, love you guys as always, and I'll see you next time. Peace.